Yes, okay, I'm recording. Good. All right. Yeah, so I'm going to just go through the presentation and you can tell me if it makes sense. And then, like I said, I'm going to tighten it up. And then if you're interested, we can, get started down the line. But since you said that you'd be willing to be a participant for the beta, I'm practicing this presentation out on you basically right now. All right, so let me insert view. View, not slideshow. Play from the start. Yes. Okay. All right, Ryan. So I just wanted to welcome you to today's webinar. It's about Mappdom's business opportunity. It's a business opportunity for hungry entrepreneurs with hustle who want to help other entrepreneurs. Let me just move this out of the way here. All right, so basically we are a team of people helping people and entrepreneurs helping entrepreneurs. Here's our company. Mappdom is an award-winning, industry-leading digital marketing and mobile application development company offering a business opportunity for hungry entrepreneurs who like to hustle and make cash helping people. So how this whole thing got started is I've always wanted to, leave a legacy of wealth for my children. I wanted to leave them a business. They were both early in university and they were trying to juggle their schoolwork and part-time jobs at the same time, right? So my son would be like taking a bus for an hour or so, going to Swiss Chalet call center and then coming home and then doing work. And I thought, this is ridiculous. I need to create an opportunity for my children where they're able to make money from home and they can work at 2 a.m. in the morning if they want to, or they can work at 2 p.m. if they wanted to. Like, I just wanted them to have freedom and empower them. And, empowerment is all over Mappdom's branding because we're really all about freedom and empowerment. So from there, I got the idea to, and they brought me really good ideas. So from there, I decided to hire millennials and sort of teach them proper marketing as well so that they could not have to go to, crappy part-time jobs at retail stores or in a fast food restaurant. And then from there, I expanded it out to like freelancers, people who just wanted to, make some money. So I said, okay, well, I have this program where I teach people how to market more professionally, like more like corporations do. And then from there, it just kept expanding. So that's how it sort of went from just, a marketing agency to, a business opportunity. So our mission is to see people do better with their marketing and get better results so that they can have a better business and live the freedom lifestyle. That's ultimately it. I've been an entrepreneur for a really long time, and I have friends who are entrepreneurs for like 10 or 20 years, and I see them, not making the kind of progress they want to make, not achieving the kind of dreams that they said they wanted to, or doing the things that we all said we were going to do together, right? So I'm like, you know what? There's a need to bring small businesses with marketers and entrepreneurs and freelancers all together. And so our goal here at Mappdom, like I said, is to help people do better with their marketing so they can get better results, they can get more customers, make more conversions, have more money, relax a little bit, and then enjoy the freedom lifestyle. So we have a vision of not only, offering a business opportunity, but eventually having franchises and actual physical buildings where people can go. So, when someone's starting out for a small business or somebody's been doing marketing for a long time and they don't know where to go, instead of just going to the internet, they can go to like an actual branch and sit down with a marketing consultant the same way you would, go to a real estate agent with a broker, or the same way you would go to like a financial advisor like Edward Jones or Primerica or something like that. Okay, so the challenge is that many small business owners lack marketing skills to effectively market, to effectively put their product out there, right? Or they're not making enough money where they can afford professional marketing services. They don't know where to go or what to do. They have no guidance. They have no step-by-step structure. They're usually kind of winging it and hoping for the best. Another challenge that we noticed was that there are a lot of freelancers out there, really good, talented people, content writers, editors, videographers, graphic designers, etc., who have these great skills. They want to be free. They want to be an entrepreneur. They want to have their own business. They're freelancers. but they also don't know how to market themselves. So they're not able to connect with the small businesses who need their services because they don't know how to market themselves. And then the third challenge that I saw was in terms of business opportunities. Like I said, I've been an entrepreneur for, over 20 years. My children are like 25 and 24. And my whole goal has always been to not have a 9 to 5, to be able to stay home with them, to, have a big house where they all have their own rooms, and I get them cars on their 16th birthday and we go on world trips. I mean, this is what I was going for. And so I joined up with several different network marketing companies over the years, and none of them delivered. And then I started digging deeper and finding out that there's actually a 97% failure rate with network marketing, and they never really teach you how to market, right? They usually teach you how to recruit other people or get on auto ship. So those three things are really sort of what helped to, give birth to Mappdom's business opportunity. I'm sorry, Ryan, I'm cold out here, so I'm shivering. Anyway, so that's where Mappdom comes in. We provide solutions. We provide the proper tools and knowledge and know-how that the markets need so that they can market their businesses better. And a lot of our tools are free and organic, but again, they just don't even have this information. So we want to recruit an army of people to go out and give this information. We also provide an income opportunity for those freelancers because we hire them to work on campaigns for those small businesses that need marketing services. And we provide a competitive, legitimate business opportunity for people who are entrepreneurially minded, who want to have a reputable and sustainable income avenue and actually achieve some of those dreams that some of my friends just never got to. So Mappdom really comes from a place of passion. It's, we had this thing, I think our motto at one point was love, empowerment, and freedom. And then I'm like, I should probably take love out of there because it's so cheesy, but that's really where it comes from. So history about the company: Mappdom was actually born in 2012, again, to provide a freedom lifestyle to entrepreneurs. And at first we were selling mobile apps, but a lot of the market wasn't ready for that. So we switched to just like a full service marketing company. I'm the CEO. You know all about me, so I don't have to get into that part. But what's interesting is I've been really studying the marketplace over the last 2 years, whether it's startups or big corporations and a bunch of various industries. And I see a common problem across all of them, whether it's, like I said, whether it's a startup or corporation. Not a lot of them have like a really systematic step-by-step approach, but Mappdom had to develop one because we work with so many people. We weren't able to just start from the ground up every single time. That would be too time consuming. So we have a template and a process where we're able to check everything and then advise and recommend stuff. And, so it became a system and a process. And like I talked about my children earlier, and the reason I had to make it simple, the reason why it works as a business opportunity and it's like step-by-step structure, is because I had to make it as simple as possible for my children to understand and follow so that they would be successful. So I really, really broke it down. Okay, so like I said, what we do is we provide the tools, systems, and processes for small businesses to market their business better so that they can boost their annual revenues, improve customer retention, beat their competition, get more attention, acquire more customers, and basically make more money, right? That's the dream. We already talked about the challenge. Small businesses don't really have a place to go. They're confused. They don't understand. They're just sort of winging it and patching things together and hoping for the best. That's not how real marketing works in the corporate world. So we basically bring Wall Street marketing techniques to Main Street business Canada and business America. Why now? Why is now a good time to join? Because obviously there's a digital revolution taking place. I've been saying this for the last few years while I was working with companies and corporations, because they're all, moving towards digital. And I got tired of corporate and I decided to come down to small business from my big mountain on high and be like, hey, you guys have to join the digital revolution. You're falling behind. Because again, a lot of my friends are entrepreneurs and I wanted them to do well. And that's why we started off with mobile apps, because a lot of small businesses were focusing on social media, where the efficacy of social media is dying. And a lot of the big corporations are moving towards mobile apps because they're intimate. It's a controlled environment. You can send push notifications, blah, blah, blah. Like mobile apps are sort of where it's at. But what happened with COVID was that all of a sudden everything had to shut down. All of a sudden everybody had to know how to get online. Everyone is like doing Zoom meetings. And I have a friend who's an African dance instructor, and I've been telling her, you got to get online. And now she was forced to do it, and now she's selling like virtual classes like all around the world, right? First Fridays just sent me an invitation for the virtual First Friday. Warren has been excellent, by the way, on the digital front, because I was recruiting leaders to be examples for other small Black businesses so that they would do the same thing. That's why Dwayne Morgan had an app. That's why First Fridays had an app. But when I approached Warren a few years ago, I'm like, look, you could be making money. I don't want to come to First Friday in the middle of the winter, but if you had a mobile app and gave me a code and I had to log in and I could see the First Friday event from my phone, that would be great, because Zoom wasn't really very popular then. But the point is, there's a digital revolution taking place now, and because everyone's jumping on board, it's getting noisier and noisier, and it's more cluttered. So your marketing really has to stand out to be effective, to get the customers to convert, and to make the cash. Again, we're all about the freedom lifestyle. So we offer solution-based services and products. There are a lot of, I'm going to get into some competitor stuff later on, but there are a lot of companies out there that just offer services and products. They'll give you a video or SEO, or they'll do your banner, but nobody's doing a complete and comprehensive marketing campaign the way they do in corporations, except Mappdom. And now we're bringing that to the small businesses. So we have 21 different marketing services and products, all the way from video to social media to campaign management and PR, etc. We have products for individuals and corporations at all stages of business. The services and products we offer, the price range is anywhere from like $297 for like a video, all the way up to like hundreds of thousands of dollars for a corporate enterprise mobile app. We have a la carte products, so you can just, get podcast information, or just get us to do an email campaign for you, or just get us to do some banners, or we can do entire campaigns. We also sell mobile apps, because that's where I can't even say everything, that's where everything's going. That's where everything is. It's just small businesses are behind and Black businesses are behind, but everybody else is on the mobile app tip. Consultation services, we also offer that. And then we have these like synergy strategy vacations where you can come to Jamaica for 10 days and work on your business plan in a really nice environment. So those are some of the things that we offer. The 3 ways to get paid: you can earn commission, residual income, or get a team bonus. And the earned commissions, you get that off of individual product sales, any of the products I mentioned before, selling a campaign, a consultation, etc. Residual income comes from the monthly products. So if you have a monthly campaign, or someone who is getting reputation management services monthly or social media services monthly, then the person who sold the product would get like a monthly commission on that. And then there are team bonuses. So again, it is a business opportunity. You can invite, it's a referral thing. So you can't just talk to anybody in the street and say, hey, are you interested in our business? Because I'm not trying to tarnish Mappdom's name or make it look like some pyramid scheme. That's why the beginning says it's for hustling entrepreneurs. It's not for just any old Joe Blow on the street. It's a referral service. We're very particular about who comes into the company. Anyway, I'm getting off track. And so we offer a team bonus. So as you're building a team, there are different commission structures, and you basically make the difference in the commission structure. I'm sure you know. Well, I'm assuming you know how network marketing works, but if not, I can explain it to you better later on if you're interested. So these are the different levels that we have. You can bring in as many people as you want to, and they can bring in as many people as they want to, and they can bring in as many people as you want to. And you, having referred people and having helped grow the company, you will get a bonus up to 5 levels deep. So the highest level and the highest commission structure in our company is the Ultra Star, where you get 20% commissions. The Superstar gets 16%, Rockstar gets 12%, a Star gets 8%, and an up-and-coming Star, that's what UCS stands for, they get 4%. And then over there, you can see just the commissions and the overrides. All right, so here's an example. Let's say an Ultra Star, that's like the highest level. They're getting 20% commissions. Let's say they sell a video for $397, and then they sell a social media package. And then the next week, they get an enterprise corporation or whatever to sign up for something. And then they sell a mobile app. Their commissions are there $80, $170, $1,000, $1,000. Total monthly commission would be $22.50. And that's just with, like one sale a week. Okay, now we understand. This is one thing I didn't like about small businesses, was that if I didn't want to recruit people, if I didn't want to bother my friends and family, I had to sell, pardon my language, shit ton of product to make any kind of commission. And it was just almost like a futile attempt. So I decided that Mappdom would have a hybrid sort of opportunity where it's like, you know what? If you want to come into this company and work hard and make high commissions and you don't want to recruit a bunch of people, not a problem. You can just buy your license. So every different license level gives you different privileges. For example, an Ultrastar has like negotiating room, you know, so they're able to say, okay, well, you know what, this app is this price, but I'll give it to you for this price. Like they have a band, whereas an Ultrastar or a Star, Rock Star can't do that. So every different commission level has different things that they're able to sell, and they have different privileges. They can also sell different things. Like if you're an up and coming star, we're not going to encourage you to go and sell mobile apps to corporations. We might say, you know what, you can sell mobile apps to small businesses, because we don't think that you have that sort of experience, unless you do, or posture yet to approach them, because again, it's our name on the company, right? So if you want to come into the company and make those commissions, but you don't want to recruit a bunch of people, then you can just buy your license. You can buy the Ultra Star license for $2,500, Superstar, Rockstar, whatever you want. Or you can just come into the company the regular way and build a team. So this is just a small example of, you know, what the team looks like. So an Ultra Star brings in 3 people, they make 20%. There are 3 people, bring in 3 people, and they make 16%, and then you make the difference, etc. Okay, so how many people do you have to have on your team? Good question. If you're an up and coming star, there's nobody. There's just you. You just pay $97 and you get involved with Mappdom. To become a star, that's where you make 8% commissions. You'd have 3 people on your team. A rock star has 9 people on their team. So, you know, you can read this. I can send you the slides of these later if you want to. And then you can earn commission. So this sort of talks about, you know, if you have a team of 81 people, we know that statistically speaking, with, I don't know the name of that theory, the 80-20 rule, right? We only know that 20% of those people are actually going to do any work. So that's 16 people. And if those 16 people just sell 1 product a week, so they make 4 sales in a month, that's 64 or 65 sales. And then this team should make about $25,000 in production, and they would get a bonus or an override on that. So that's just what the bottom of that slide is talking about. Again, these are just the different overrides that you would get. You know, let's say you sell a mobile app for $5,000, you get 20% commission, you make $1,000. If someone on your team is a superstar, you know, they make $800 and you get the $200 difference. So that's what the override structure looks like. So again, you make team bonuses and override bonuses, and, you know, your own straight commission and residual. Again, so this is how many people do I need to, You only need to build a team of 3 extremely serious, self-motivated, hungry people. And I say that so many times in this presentation because, like I said, I've been around network marketing since 2000. And there are a lot of people you have to drag along or convince, and they just slow momentum down. We don't want those type of people in the company. So anyway, so all you got to do is get 3 really serious people. They got to get 3 really serious people. They got to get 3 serious people until, you know, you get 5 levels deep. And then, you know, this is what it's going to look like. How much money can you make? I already went over this. $2,200 was just an example. You get residual income plus team bonuses. I haven't done this slide yet, but this slide is eventually going to show you all the things you have to do to make a 6-figure income at Mappdom, and it's not that difficult. In terms of the size of the marketplace, I don't really have to read this, but it's just huge. I mean, there are 30 million businesses in the US, 5.7 in the UK, Australia, Canada, New Zealand, South Africa, Ireland. I mean, and there are 53,000 new businesses starting every single day. A lot of small businesses do not have guidance or help, and Mappdom's going to be here to help them. Okay, so the market opportunity, this is just to be real. I hate when I go to presentations and they tell me all this fluffy stuff and they don't tell me like the really shitty, hard, bad part, and I get into the company and I find out afterwards. So I just want people to know upfront that our market, the largest market is obviously the small business market, but you have to realize that they don't have a heck of a lot of money. The average income is about $70,000. And that ranges, of course, from like a micro entrepreneur who's just a solo business to, you know, a business with like more staff and stuff like that. So the income range is anywhere from 30,000 to 182,000. And I just let people know that because I don't want people coming into this business and then going after the wrong market and not having success. Like, you have to use strategy, you have to make sense, right? So most small businesses are advised to spend 5 to 10% of their revenues and invest that back into marketing. So if we're looking at some of the different price points of Mappdom's services and products, we know, for example, if we want to sell a monthly social media package for $850 a month and then something else, we know that a business is going to have a disposable income for marketing and give it all to us, right? Because there are different marketing things that they could be doing. They could be taking out radio ads or something else. They're not just going to give us their whole entire marketing budget. But we know that, let's say with Mappdom, you need to spend at least $1,500 a month. That's about $78,000 for the year. So you know that a business needs to make about $80,000. So we have a filtering system when we're interviewing businesses that want to work with us. We ask them these questions, and that's just going to help our reps to be more successful and to not bang their head against the wall going after the wrong market. And one of these slides talks about why Mappdom is different, but that's why it's different because, you know, the whole company is infused with my corporate experience, my Master of Business Administration, my strategy. You know, we're not just saying, oh yeah, go and talk to anybody who can breathe. You know, we talk about numbers and we talk about, you know, really strategic things because I come from a corporate background with an MBA. So this is just how I'm trained to thought, how I'm trained to think, and I teach it to other people. Okay, so who can join? Anybody who's over the age of 18 who passes our screening test in any English-speaking country right now until we get a solid base, and then we expand to different languages, because the principles of marketing are the same. It's just in a different language. So basically the world is your oyster, and this really is a good time to get involved in this opportunity. And I know I'm saying that because it's mine, but it's true. And then anybody who can afford the $97 registration fee. Same thing, sign up people after 18, they're going to be screened. You don't get compensated for signing anybody up because then that would be a pyramid scheme, that would be illegal. That's not what we're about. Compensation comes when you earn on your own personal sales and from team bonuses. That's it. So what do you need to get started? You need to sign up under the person who referred you to Mappdom so that we can sort of track the lineage, answer the sign-up questions, and then you get an agent code and a URL. The agent code helps us track anytime you sell something. You know, it's with a code, so you get the right commissions, and then you get your own URL. So if you do want to sign up other people, or you do want to sign up other businesses, you give them a URL, and it's basically a white label replicated website. Oh, and then you got to purchase Mappdom's license. You have to buy our license to use our brand in the marketplace, and we give you access to all of our collateral and video and white papers and reports and all that kind of stuff. That's $397. It's coming in an upcoming slide. You got to be not afraid to reach out to small business owners. Set up a free consultation. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm saying this sort of wrong. Let me go. I thought this was a different slide. Let me just back up for a second. So what do you need to do if you wanted to get started and get paid? That's a better way to say it. You have to sign up under the person who referred you to Mappdom, and then you get your own URL and your own code. Then you download all of our brochures and you get to know what you need. Then you reach out to small businesses. You set up a free consultation. Hey, I was just on your website and I noticed you have this score, blah, blah, blah. We offer value. We don't try to push a sale right away. And then we follow up with that person, and then we find out if they're interested. We make a sale, we track the transaction, and then you get paid. So who this business is not for, because I already told you who it is for: people who can afford it, who can speak English, who are over 18, have a good attitude, etc. Who this business is not for: this business is not for negative or skeptical people, or people who are afraid to take any kind of risks. This is not for unambitious people. This business is not good for people who do not have a good work ethic. So if they're lazy, it's not a good business for them. If you don't like talking to people or you don't like people, this is probably not a good business for you. If you're unwilling to grow or get a little bit uncomfortable and to put yourself out there, this is not the business for you. If you don't like to learn or you're unwilling to be coachable, this is not the business for you. And if you're uncomfortable with technology or you're unwilling to learn, it's also definitely not the company for you. So we just want to let people know that. In terms of our selling process and everything, it's duplicatable. Like I said, I had to make it really, really simple, step by step. You've already seen some of my stuff, right? I've got the 10 commandments. I've got the 12 areas. Like I really had to break it down. You do this report first and then this report first. I mean, it's not really difficult. So it's a very simple, duplicatable process that you can teach to anybody. So we're very confident that people will have success bringing quality people into the company and then making those overrides, you know, getting that extra income and banking it, getting interest off of your money, letting your money work for you so that you don't have to work for so hard for your money, so you can live the freedom lifestyle. At the end of the day, that is what Mappdom is about, getting people to live a freedom lifestyle. That's why we have freelancers. That's why we say, millennials, screw those jobs, stay home and work, you know, between courses at 2 a.m., just do someone's marketing plan. Like, we're all about freedom. Okay, so it's an easy step-by-step system to follow with simple tools to use. You get free evaluation. We give free evaluations to businesses, and then we do a free consultation. What small business doesn't appreciate free information and a free consultation, right? Then we show them our offerings, our services and products, again, as low as $397 all the way up to hundreds of thousands, and then we ask them for referrals. So you get your back office, your training, and your support. We have award-winning graphics and like campaigns, and like we just have a really good sales toolkit for the people who come on board. There's a 30-day money back guarantee, so it costs $97 to just get into Mappdom. And then if after 30 days you're like, you know what, this is not for me, it's not a problem, you get your money back. Again, why act now? Literally, this business is really on the ground floor. I mean, I work on marketing campaigns, but there's only so much I can do. You know that I've brought Marcus on board and other people, and now I'm basically sort of duplicating more Marcuses, right? And like the more people you bring on board, you could just have a massive team, right? So you're literally actually getting in on the ground floor of an opportunity. You can sign up as many people as you want direct to you, and it's a worldwide opportunity with a huge need. And like I said, we have a step-by-step simple system and process to help people succeed. What it costs to get started, $97, like I said, gives you your commission code and your URL. So you can take that URL, gives you a replicated website, and you can say, hey, go to my website and buy something from me. And you get 4% commissions. Done. If you want, you know, to get access to the sales tools and the banners and the videos and the training and the support, then you just buy the, yeah, it's $297. It was $397. So I'm like, that's wrong, but I brought it down because I don't want people paying more than whatever. Anyway, $297 for the starter kit. And again, if you don't want to build a business, you don't want to recruit people, you don't want to build a team, you're not interested in team bonuses, you just want to make your own cash because you're a hustler, you're a salesperson, you can just buy a license at whatever commission level, you know, supports your lifestyle. And then, oh, right. And then there's a monthly business center. That's right. Where you get your own blah, blah, blah at mappdom.email. You get access to lead generation software for some people. And you get you get to host your replicated website. In terms of this 97, it's also sort of a qualifier for us because again, we're looking for serious people. And Ryan, you've been in business for a long time. I've been in business for a long time, and we've had to invest money. We've had to take money sometimes out of our own personal pockets into our business. So as I've come to know people who want to hum and haw about paying something, they are not ready to be true successful business people and entrepreneurs. They're wantrepreneurs. So we have this $97. Again, you do get this stuff. You get access to weekly and monthly training, all that other stuff. But it's like, if you can't afford it, you're not working hard enough and you're not going to be successful. And if it's basically, this is an investment and it tells us how serious people are about their business. If you can't invest $97 a month into your own business, then you're probably not as serious as we need you to be as successful as you want to be working in our company. So that's part of what that business center is. Because sometimes I get a little bit of pushback on that. That's why I like to spend time on it. I'm like, try to run any business for less than $100 a month. Good luck, right? Okay, this is a duplicated slide. monthly cost, this is the breakdown. You know, it's $1 a day for email, which is about 30 bucks, $67 for the replicated website and the reports and blah, 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 blah. And then it just works out to $97 a month. Mappdom is rooted in experience, education, expertise, and exposure. I have a lot of connections. I've been in the industry for a long time. I have over 30,000 hours of marketing. I have my MBA corporate experience. So Mappdom is based in all of those fundamentals. What makes us different, again, if you go to other marketing companies, we have a step-by-step process. We've come up with unique theories that work in the marketplace. So we are thought leaders and industry leaders. You know, we've got academic, corporate, public experience with the government, online and offline experience, recognized as an industry leader, track record of success, been tested in the field and tested against some of the best with great results. We have a large network of top marketers and top internet marketers in the world that I can just say, hey, I need your opinion on this. That's a pretty huge, really good factor. A lot of small business, a lot of other marketing companies don't have. I have a lot of network marketing experience and a lot of people in direct sales industry. And I think that our compensation is pretty generous compared to everything, a lot of other things I've seen out there. Now I talked to you a little bit about offering value. So this is just an example of one of the free reports that we do for a small business. So we're like, hey, small business owner, we want to help you. Your website's this, your social media is this. So this is usually about a $2,500 consult with this level of detail, and we provide it for free. Our experience, you know, award-winning methods, our approach, our products, our services, our pricing has all been tried and tested and proven to win in the marketplace. Again, this is a little bit about me. Master's degree, 20 years experience. I already talked about that. Okay. Yeah, it's Gary V. Most people know him. And a little bit of information about our competitors, because again, I don't like these presentations. We're like, oh my God, we're the best business opportunity in the world and the market's so huge and it's so easy. No. So we do have competitors out there. A couple of the top ones that I can think of, there maybe two more, but there's Main Street Hub. They offer, you know, similar services to small businesses, mainly social media management. Then you have the independent seller that does SEO or video or whatever. So they're sort of competitors for us. Town Square Interactive, they have a huge marketing budget. They're big in the States, but they offer a wide variety of services like Mappdom does, like reputation and SEO, but they don't offer video. They don't offer strategy. They don't offer, you know, a whole complete campaign. They also kind of trick you when you come in. They're like, oh, you can get a website. It's $2.99 a month, but that's just like indefinitely. So instead of just paying like $1,500 or $2,000 for a website, you have to pay $300 a month. And then if you want SEO, it's another $200 on top of that. And if you want something else. So it turns out to be really quite expensive, and Mappdom is quite reasonably priced. And then there's another company called Blam. They also do websites and mobile apps, but their mobile apps are not native to iOS or Android. It's basically like a web-based app. There's no branding. It's not super techy. And when I was selling mobile apps in my earlier part of my Mappdom career, again, most small businesses aren't there yet. Mobile apps are kind of expensive. People don't know why they need them. They're like, well, what do I need a mobile app for? So that's why Mappdom Service switched its business model. So, but Blam is like us. They do offer mobile apps and replicated and websites, but again, really easy websites. But they do recruit people, and they're also trying to grow worldwide. This is just, again, the business. Why we think our business opportunity is better than others. We teach you actual marketing skills. We also teach you money management, interpersonal and business skills. There's low monthly overhead, very little competition, a good reputation and a foundation of success, a proven history and track record of success, an ever-growing market. You can work from anywhere in the world, any time of day. There's no monthly auto ship, and that's something else with these other, you know, network marketing companies. You gotta, every month you gotta get your whole shipment of products. There's none of that. You don't have to spend any money working with Mappdom except your monthly business center. That's it. And an opportunity to make big commissions. What you don't need to do to get started, you don't need to bother your family and friends. You don't need to sign up everybody you know. You don't need a large startup capital. How many hours you're gonna have to invest a week? I would say 4 to 6 to get decent results, because you have to reach out to business owners and then follow up with them. You have to do like a consultation, you know, the evaluation. So I'm gonna say about 4 to 6 hours a week. What lead generation or software do we have available? We do have it. So basically, we can set it up where you either input a bunch of businesses or we give you leads for a business. There's an automatic phone system that can call them when or if they pick up, they can go right to you. When you send out an email, you know, let's say you have a list and you send an email to your list, you can get notified when someone opens it. So as soon as they open it, you're able to call right away and follow up, right? Follow up is super important. So we're a tech company and we have that technology available. Again, we really want for our reps to be successful. So that's the software that we have available. Again, that's not available to everybody. Remember, I was telling you about the different licenses and the different commissions, the different privileges and selling rights. If you're not making one of these commissions levels, you don't get access to this software. If you do, you're gonna have to pay for it. How long is the sales cycle? Okay, so how long until you get paid? Let's say from the time you contact a lead, you follow up, you have the consultation, you book the results, you commit to a meeting, and then send out a statement of work, the terms and conditions, and they pay, takes about 30 days. Because again, we offer value up front. So we do the free evaluation, we do the report, we're nurturing a relationship. We're not like wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. We're trying to court you. We're trying to court you to get your business. And then what's our closing rate? Like, really, can I make any money in this company? Is this successful? Is this just a bunch of BS? Well, if you call on 30 businesses, you will book 10 appointments. Again, we have all the copy, the script for the sales reps and everything. They've been tested in the marketplace. So if you call on 30 businesses, the right 30 businesses, again, I talked to people about going after the wrong market. If you call on the right 30 businesses, you'll book 10 consultations and 3 people will buy. So you can do that every week. And yeah, so basically it's about a 10% closing rate or higher. If you want to get started right away, we'd tell you, okay, make a list of 30 businesses in these top markets for a whole bunch of reasons that I can't get into right now. But then you sign up for the automated email system. The lead generation will send emails out to these guys. It's not spam. It's a whole other thing with our technology. You follow up with a phone call, you book, you add value, you close the sale. You can start making money in your first week if it worked out that way. All right, and then this is just for anybody who wants to actually buy a franchise building. It's like $25,000. And then what are some of the obstacles to sales? Again, cash flow for small businesses is not always, it's not always as big or as consistent as they'd like it to be. So again, we want to be really real with people before joining up with our opportunity to let you know that not all small businesses are like, oh yeah, we're going to do business with you. No, some small businesses have a challenge. So you're going to have to decide if you want to sell mobile apps or if you only want to go after enterprises. Like, you can determine how much money you make here by the market that you go after. Sometimes people are nervous or they're hesitant to buy, or money is scarce, so they want to hold on to it. They don't want to spend it or waste it or lose it, right? They don't want to be ripped off and not get results, right? So that's another obstacle that we face. Sometimes they just don't believe you, but if you can get them results up front and you get their trust, then you're likely to be able to make a sale later on. And then competition. Other people are talking to them out there about the very same services that Mappdom offers, right? So these are things that people should know and consider before coming into our business opportunity. Again, the cold hard facts. These are some of the challenges of small businesses, freedom lifestyle. And then another question we get is, who's managing the marketing? So I'm going to sell this product, but do I have to do the social media? Do I have to do it? No. Our team will do all of that. You're just the middleman. You're the liaison. You're the account manager. You're the go-between. So you help to foster the relationships, and then we execute the marketing. You don't have to do the marketing unless you want to. Unless you're trained and working for us and you want to. So, and anyway, that's it. So there's our email. And if you want to follow us to get more information, you can do so. Yay. Okay, Ryan, I'm done. I'm going to stop my share. Are you still there? Did I put you to sleep? Unmute you.
Yep, I'm here. Sorry, I was just trying to unmute.
No problem. Because I was just doing all the talking and I couldn't see you. So anyway, that is a very long presentation. I think what we're going to eventually do is just have this on a recorded webinar, because I'm not going to give this every single time, obviously. But the more times I give it, I can see what slides are duplicated, and I tried to answer as many questions as I could think of. But later on, if you have questions, you know, you can let me know. But for now, I'd like your thoughts overall. What do you think? What did you like? What's confusing? Just the good, the bad, the ugly. I want it all.
Yeah, I'm curious why you offer people to buy just right into a level. Is it because I think you were saying you didn't want people that were struggling to recruit and go up that route? They could just buy into like the Ultra Star level?
Yeah. What
Okay.
was that just something you want to clarify, or did you have a question about that?
Yeah, I was curious. I guess yeah, I wasn't sure. So what type of uh, recruits would you consider that person that just buys into a level? Are they
Well,
just solo and not having a team?
yeah, it's basically like I said, because of my background with network marketing, right? It's
Mm-hmm.
like, let's say I had to sell shakes or cleanses or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
If I sold, if I sold, you know, if I sold like a $400 package for them, I would make like 6 or 12 or $25. I wasn't making a lot of money, right?
Right.
If I wanted to make a lot of money in this company, I had to recruit a lot of people, and they had to sell and they had to sell. And then if my whole team sells, then I can make a lot of money. And
Right.
I resented that because I don't want to be, pardon my language, but I don't want to be fucking bothering my friends and my family. Are you interested in a business opportunity? Hey, would you be interested in making an extra $5,000? Hey, I'm the CEO of my, and all that foolishness that nobody believes,
Yes.
right? I didn't want Mappdom to be that kind of company. So I'm like, you know what? If you want to come and you can hustle and you can sell and you want to make higher commissions without bothering your friends and family, then just buy. Just it's like buying your position. It's just like buying your position or buying your license, but you don't have to have
Mm-hmm.
a team.
Oh, okay.
It
Cool.
limits you, right? Because you're only making commissions based on yourself. You're never going to get team bonuses. There are certain restrictions, right? So
Mm-hmm.
it just depends on if a person's outgoing and wants to build a team, or if they have the, and we've put the pricing as such that not everyone has $2,500. So we know it's not going to be like everyone's going to be like, oh, here's $2,500. We know that's not
Mm-hmm.
going to happen. So they're going to pay what they can afford and build a team, which is ultimately what we want, right? So the license is available, but we price it to be discouraging.
Right. So people build up. But I was curious because there was a 97 registration and then the additional 297. So what was the 297 for again?
So the $97 is just to get your code and URL. So you enter
Right.
and a replicated, I think it's a replicated website. Yeah, and you get your replicated website. So you can just be like, hey, go to my website, you know, download a free report, get the lead, follow up. But you don't have access to all of the support and the training and the white papers. Like you'll only get the one white paper or the one report that we give to everybody for everybody's replicated website.
Right.
But if you want to send other information, if you want to access it, or because basically you're buying like a license, you're buying a Mappdom sort of license, and that's $297.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So that's like more the branding and marketing materials
Yeah,
to send out.
branding. Yeah, I'd say branding, marketing, training, sales, and support.
Gotcha. But if a person just wanted to pay the 97, get the URL and put it out there and make their own kind of marketing plan, they could do that.
They could totally do that. I mean, they wouldn't have access to our, so here's the challenge, they wouldn't have access to our banners.
You don't see the photo, the Zoom bomber
Yeah, no, I didn't, I was looking away.
behind you?
Oh no, thank you. Oh, you want my parents in my videos, you can't have this. Okay, she's trying to play with a mind cap and it's harsh. Can you take her and it, please? Oh my God, I gotta come change your bump soon. Ew. That's funny. I'm like, who's somebody? I thought somebody was behind you. I thought you were talking about Derek. what was I saying? I was saying the 97, what you don't get. Yeah. So you won't get access to, our library. Are you there? Are you frozen? Are you there, Ryan? Okay, I'm sort of hearing you move. You're choppy. Can you hear me okay? Do you want to talk in the chat? Let me know if you can hear me okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, good. All right.
I can hear you good.
Okay, so you won't get access to our library of banners to like select from, right? And those are all on brand. You cannot just make up your own Mappdom material. That has to be authorized Mappdom material. If you do, you at risk of losing your license with us. And let's say you just get the $97 and you have your replicated website, but you do want to start using our banners, you could technically just find one of the ones I've already used and just download it and then, promote it without having to pay the $297. The only challenge with that is that it's not going to be coded, right? So sometimes you can have a banner out there. Let's say you're doing banner ads or Facebook ads, people will click on it and will go right to your website. They're just going to get a generic banner as opposed to a banner that tracks their code. If you're familiar with that, it's like having an.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the difference.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And then, so you register. So you send an email, or like, what's the next step?
I didn't hear you, hon, because you're breaking
Or
up.
it's all on the website. Oh, how's that? Is that better?
Yeah, that's better.
A little better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was curious about the next step. So, is it all on your website, or do I get an email?
No, the next step for you is I would have to send you the link, because like I told you, this stuff hasn't been all ready. We're now like, okay, we have to hurry up and build it because people want it. But I can send you the referral link. I can send you the referral link. Yeah, okay. I was just trying to think of those other people, if they're coming on board, if I should put them under you, but they haven't given me anything yet. Whatever. I will send you the link and then you can sign up from there and then we'll take it from there. But
All right.
yeah, I'm gonna send you the presentation if you don't mind. If you have time, you can just look at it and like I said, some of those slides are duplicated, whatever. And you're my beta guy, right? So you're like, this is shit. This process needs to be cleaned up. That's what I want from you.
Yeah, I can go through it.
Yeah. Okay, honey. Well, thank you. And just quickly, how are things going with Marcus?
Oh, good. So I think we're on week 4.
Yeah,
We finished the SWOT. We were doing more of the messaging and how do we, it's like, what words to describe our company, what feelings, spirit animals, all that.
Whoa!
So, yeah.
Marcus is going deep with it. I don't even do that. So spirit animals. Okay, well, that's good. Yeah, so I'll be looking in on your account.
Yeah.
I originally wanted you to change your logo. Like that was just me in my head before, because I was like, I think I would tease you about it. I'm like, ACBN, it's just like times font new. I would make fun.
Yeah.
But now that I've seen it over and over again in the little box in the corners of the videos and the banners, it's grown on me. So we may not have to change it. I also have an idea of maybe like puzzle pieces, like again, so visually connecting. And I know you've talked about connecting the dots, so you've been very good with it. I think we just need to like tighten it up. And then with your emails, we're definitely getting rid of the black generic silo people.
Yeah.
But I'm only teasing you. I think like you're great. You put me to shame because Mappdom does the same process that you do, right? And I have to report how I'm doing with my video, local, social, whatever. And in terms of mobile, when I do my report, I'm like, I've done no mobile marketing at all. I might put something on WhatsApp every once in a while, but every time my phone's like, bzz, bzz, oh, watch me on this channel. Oh, bzz, bzz, watch me on this. Ryan is killing the mobile marketing game, boy. I love it. Yeah, but you're kick-ass. I was talking to another friend telling me I was working with you.
Awesome.
Like, yeah, he's really shaking it up. I'm like, yeah, he really is. People are noticing you, so you're doing a great job.
All right, that's good to know. Thank you.
Yeah. All right, honey. So I will send you the link for you to sign up, and then we'll circle back and do all this official stuff.
All right, sounds good. All right, we'll touch base then.
Again, bye.
Later.